up? What's up? Hope you're all having an awesome today. Sorry about all the moving and a shaking. Nope. All right. So, did you guys all have a crazy weekend? Ours wasn't too crazy. Hey, Bubba. But, whew, Shannon, you did make it. What's up? Yep. Okay. So I've done this before. I did it a long time ago, but I saw someone recently start doing it and I was like, I remember doing this. I'm going to try to do it again. All I had was thick wire. So I'm just going to do a proof of concept one with this, and then we'll make a bigger flower. Right. I bet I'm going to have to so there's a couple ways to do this. You can dip your this into, I can't get it open, into your UV resin, or you can tape the bottom.
Can we sell that?
Yeah, we sell the Just Resin UV resin, but I only have, I think three or four in stock right now. So I have more on order, and if people want it, they can back order it. So UV resin, if you guys don't know, is resin that cures under a UV light or a black light, like purple light. I don't know how you would.
Just go like that.
Then won't all of this be in the way? I don't know. If you want to switch it around, you can. I don't, whatever. What's up, Josh? How was your chest set? Huskies are happy because of the snow. I'm sure our husky and small baby lion would love to be playing in the snow right now. So UV resin. Oh, what's up? UV resin is a 1-part epoxy, so it doesn't have to be mixed with the A and the B. It's all in here, and the way it cures is with the UV light or black light. So I haven't done this in a while, but I'm going to, I guess we're going to start off with dip. But I want to try to tint it red. And then once I get this test done, we can try to make an actual whole flower. I don't think I want to get it all the way mixed together. Oop, there you are. I just have it swirled in. I use the Color Obsession Magenta in my Just Resin UV resin.
We sell that tint.
We do sell the tint. So I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing here, but I'm just trying to essentially, as if I would, if I were to try to like blow a bubble, I would need it to be coated like thus. And so now that it is full of resin, no, it popped.
Why don't you get a lot and put it flat, right?
Is that the best UV light we have?
No.
Thank you. Now I'm just mixing it all together. Okay, so you can do it flat, which is the other way I was talking about, which looks like it's going to have to be the way. So I'm not going to do that on this one. I'm going to get my tape. Now I need a sheet of parchment paper and some of my packaging tape. All right, so test number 1, fail. So test number 2 is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to try to put it on thank you, this piece of tape. So I decided I was going to do this literally 4 seconds ago, and so I don't have a wire cutter, so I'm just having to finagle.
Well, you know what's funny? The end of that. The inside of this.
Well, that's where I was trying to cut it, and you saw.
You tighten it.
Yes, it's exactly like a bubble wand. What's up, Julie? Okay, so the reason why I'm pretty sure that wasn't working out for me is because, hold on, is because of this gap that happens when you twist that right in there. And so because of that, I'm going to try to not have that issue by taping it. I'm under no illusion that this would at all in any way fully seal. No. Fully seal this, but I think it'll slow it down enough while I'm hitting it with the UV to make a difference. I'm trying to like push the tape up into that area that I think was my issue a second ago. Okay, now that we have our that, I'm going to pour just a little bit of my pink UV mix into here. And I'm only doing a little bit because it will spill out. I wish I had a thinner wire because I would be able to make something a lot more dainty and pretty if I did. Okay, so we're in there. I'm gonna move this out of the way so that I don't. Just gotta bake it for a minute. Set it and forget it. You love UV jewelry? That's great. It's smoking?
No, it's not. I thought I saw it too.
Huh.
There's no way. Why would it smoke?
Because it's curing.
It's hot.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You can put the tip of a toothpick in clear Elmer's glue, makes it like slime easier to coat. We love Daniel Cooper. I'm trying to send him some products to test out in his stuff. So if you guys talk to him, tell him I said, what's up? Check your inbox and spam and stuff. I don't have this level of patience. I think I would just buy the jewelry molds. Well, you can. But also, this is a last second idea, and so I didn't have time. Look, it's like stained glass. You guys remember when we did these flowers on our channel, like, had to have been 5 years ago. Okay, so now I have one petal. I want to break this off because I think it's going to end up being too bulky. Yep, that's not exactly the best wire cutter at all.
Yeah.
My kingdom for a wire cutter. Oh my goodness, this is going to be the longest video if I don't get it together. Okay, so we got a petal. and it's cute. So now I'm going to do, since I know it works this way, I'm just going to line up. We need 5 in total. That car is not going to make it. Okay, and the truck's not going to make it. So we only need 4 more because I already have 1 petal. All right, so I've been editing my next Crime and Craft all day. I'm so excited for you guys to see it. It's a hot mess, for the record. I'm going to leave that there. So B, you want to help me out? So I only cut off, I guess, 6 inches. And then the next thing I'm going to do is wrap the middle of it. Nope, I'm going to go a little bit more.
Should be touching.
Yeah. So I'm going to wrap most of it kind of wonky so I don't have that much of a tail on the one side. Get up. Wrapped it too tight. The struggle. Okay, so then I'm going to take these again and just pull upward to make it more of an oblong petal instead of that round look that we had a second ago. Also, make sure you get a thinner wire because thicker wire is every bit as hard to work with as one would assume. All right, so there's the next one. This is a lot of, I guess, work, but it's like work that you don't really have to think about while you're doing it. Like once you figure out what it is you're doing. So I think that this is a good little busy activity if you want to do something similar to this and you don't want to have to really consider too much about what you're doing. This is a good thing. If you had a long day and you're just like, I want to make a piece of artwork. Thank you. That's enough. If you want to create something but don't want to think about it too much, this is a great thing for that. Ugh. All right. Oh, good.
Pop lid.
Meant to be.
Don't have to worry about.
Who am I kidding? I have all the molds and I still don't have the patience. Molds are a whole new beast for me. It's something I haven't invested too much time in because I feel like everything I put into a mold ends up just collecting dust in my life. So I don't do too many of those. All right, we have 1 extra piece of paper. I mean, this is not a piece of paper. This is a wire. I think Daniel Cooper and I should collab. For sure. Ooh, floral wire would be a superb option. This is not any kind of wire that is what I should be using. This is aluminum craft wire in, I don't know what gauge or if they even call it gauged, but it's a lot of wire. It's thick. All right. I'm going to have to mix up another color of resin, I feel like, but we'll see. Just trying to make sure that there isn't that little pocket. I mean, there will be just because that's how science happens, but and if you push your nail up in there to close it off too much, it'll kind of warp this inside. So just watch out for that. If you hit it with the UV light soon enough, you don't have to worry about it moving too much because most UV resins are on the thicker side anyways. That makes it a little bit more convenient. I'm gonna put a little bit more in here. Wonder if I could ombre it. All artwork is work. It's true. It is almost the thickness of a coat hanger wire. No more wire hangers. Of course I do. Okay, okay, okay. So I'm going to try to ombre this one, our least appealing looking petal over here. I'm going to try to put, okay, wait. It's not blowing you out too much, is it? Okay. I'm going to put just a little, yep. Okay, I'm going to put just a little bit in the center. Bring it out some. I'm just ombreing it. Nope, I'm just hitting it just a little bit because I know it's going to come out of this little bottom area. And it started to. I don't know if you guys can see. Of course not, it's not going to focus, but there's a little blurb right in there. Okay. Then I want a slightly darker. I'm using translucents for two reasons. One, I think it looks good. And two, if you use an opaque color, then the UV light can't penetrate through it in order to cure all the way through. So you'll end up with a soft or a gummy kind of consistency in your, nope, go, in your, this. I'm putting a couple extra drops of my magenta into this one to get it a little bit darker. But be advised also that since the tints are so thin, that if you put too much in, it'll still not cure properly because you've thinned it out too much. You've changed the chemistry in your UV resin. I'm having a hard time hanging my geo canvases. Any tips on how to mount them? Crystal and glass make it lopsided. Do you have any tips on hanging? Hi, Enchanted Artistry. Hopefully I can help. So on the back of my geo canvases, they are, there's multiple holes in the back of it so that you can hang it any number of ways. This is not ombreing like I thought it would.
Ombreing.
Ombreing. Well, let's just hit it and see what happens. So, I'll just have to show you the back of one of our geodes. It's, I guess another way, since you already have the geode pieces that you're having problems hanging, then what you can do is put D-rings on the back of it. And then, okay. I'm sorry, I have so many thoughts happening at one time. Are you using a wire to hang it or just the edges of your canvas? Will you guys comment on his channel that you want us to do a collab? Chicken wire wouldn't be a bad idea. A French cleat mount, Enchanted Artistry. I trust Shelly. She does amazing, amazing work. What's up, Cloudy Art? How are you doing? It's almost impressive how easily that backing comes off. The tape, nope, the tape. So that's what this one looks like. It is ombre, but you can see that kind of fold where the tape kind of pinched up in the middle. I just hope this flower works out because this is gonna not look too cute if it doesn't. Okay, so now that we know that that works, I'm gonna start with the clear just down there. Not on that one because it's, maybe I'll just prop it. There we go. And so if this whole process works out, I have a project coming up that I'm going to try to utilize it for. I'm just trying to quick cure this one. The rest of them are fine. There. Oh, you sent him a message too? Well, hopefully he'll see it and he'll be open to doing an awesome collab together. I think the fact that we are both channels that do like resin tests, I think it could be something amazing. And I have a lot of pigments that I think could help in all of his testing. Ugh, I don't want to add too much. Our pleasure, Enchanted Artistry. We always try to help anybody with whatever questions they have. If I don't have the answers, someone in chat always has the answers because I have some of the most knowledgeable, beautiful, awesome, helpful subscribers in the world. That looks good. Hope it works. Oh, thanks, Kat. When you add your color, add a drop of clear for more ombre. Yes. I think that's what I did, unless I read that wrong. You love his lotion truck to make the etch look. Oh, yeah. If I did enough molds, I would do a lot of that, but I just haven't done that much with molds, you know. But that lotion trick is a good one. If you guys haven't seen it, check out well, there's a lot of videos that he has with the lotion now in different like capacities. He's done a lot of lotion tricks in resin. Tricks I didn't even know were possible, which that's what makes it so awesome to have a lot of friends in the biz so that you can kind of learn off of their tricks. I'm gonna add another bit to that because it's kind of low. It's nice working with a resin that I don't have to worry about mixing more. So that's definitely a positive for working with UV resin. But the downside is I worry just because my window is open that it will start to cure everything here, even though that's, you know, it's not likely. I just see a blue and white one. I can do that, Cloudy. Okay, so I can do a blue and clear one. The issue with blue and white is that white is an opaque. So maybe I can just make it like a lotiony, skim milky white, but you have to allow for your UV light to get past the pigment. It's got to penetrate. No. Hope I just didn't ruin that. It's got to penetrate through the resin. So you have to keep it as translucent as possible so that the light can get through. But I will do a blue and white one for you. Let me just get these cured. Actually, I can just, nope. Just gonna lay those right there while I get some blue and white. Tint. They just so happen to be pretty handy though, so. All right. So I didn't hit this one in between adding the different colors, and some of the resin started to leak out. So I'll have to just cut this bit off on the edge, which I bet I could just do with an X-Acto if I had one. This will work. So if you run into this issue, just trim it. Also, don't do what I'm doing and cut towards yourself, because that's a great way to injure yourself. Always cut away from you. Or just do it on your table / cutting board. A bunch of balloons. Oh, I could see that too. What's up, Heidi? JJ. All right, well, while these two are getting a little bit of extra time in the sun, I'm going to go ahead and mix these other two, the blue and the white. So I'm very nervous about this because it doesn't typically happen that the white cures because the sun can't penetrate it, or the UV rather. So, ugh, I'm dropping everything. Don't mind me. But we'll see. We're going to find out together. And we can just use one of these pieces of tape that we already had. There we go. All right. Y'all's time is done. Let's see what we got. Easy peasy. There's a little bit of fallout. Here we go. Oh no, there's a little dot there that's not quite cured. little petals are so cute. This one didn't get that ombre treatment. I may just brush on just some of this so that it matches everybody else. Doesn't look exactly the same, but one could get the idea. Oh my goodness, if I drop one more thing. See, I don't know what's happening with this light, but I tried to push the button in and the button stayed in. Like it fully just came apart. I don't know what anything about any of this is happening right now.
What?
I blinked and the pieces are here.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I pushed the button in and then it just stayed in there. So I was like, well, let me see what's happening under the battery. And all of it came out.
Where's that big one at?
I don't. Oh, I know that one doesn't have batteries in it.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. Here you go. Give it a shot.
Oh my god, that's the same thing.
You need a large nail up lamp you can mount and shine over the table.
I don't even know what.
I need a lot of things. Okay.
How these go.
Blue. Check. And for the white, I'm talking the littlest tiny bitty baby amount of white. I'm not even putting it in there. I'm just going to put it over here on the side. And then just get a little boop. And build the color because it's better to be safe than sorry when adding opaque colors to UV resin.
These get oxidized like that. That's crazy.
So it's just a little bit, littlest bit of color. And at this point, I'm not sure how I'm going to even show you guys that it has cured. Unless we just go hang out in the window for a minute.
There is no sunlight up there. Alright, I don't think those batteries are good.
Daniel Cooper, what's up? I'm sorry I'm doing such a lame job at one of your recent projects. All I had was really thick wire. And my UV light just literally fell apart. We were just talking about your awesome experiments with lotion and resin. I told everybody to go subscribe and tell you I said hi and that I wanted to do a collab. I hope they did that. So while I don't know that Jeff's looking for something that will help me cure these,
Just looking for.
it'll be cool if it works. So, yeah. Use a palm sander. I know it looks really good, Cloudy. I wanted to show you if it would cure or not since it's got an opaque colorant in it. And I don't know if I'm going to get to do that if I don't have a a UV light that works. Oh my goodness. It's always the episodes where we have someone in here that is a guest. Like, I mean, I get all of you guys are important guests to my channel, but it's always someone that's pretty new to my channel that gets to see things not work. Okay, I'm done fiddling with this. I want to send Daniel some of my my seafoam blend and see if he can get it to do anything new and awesome, which I'm sure he could. So if you do create some flowers with smaller wire,
I don't know how this is still working.
ooh, why is everything eroding?
Look, because you.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I can't even put these flowers together because my UV lights just died.
What do you think this arrow means? It goes down, like into it, or up this way?
I don't know, but what's in there? Is it like a button or is it? Can't even get these to look right without it. Oh well, you guys get the idea. It's so bulky because I have the wrong everything. Did it work?
No. It's
Oh. The first time we did your countertops, you spilled a whole gallon on the floor. Well, one time I was teaching a class down at RK3s and I was mixing 2 gallons of resin in this big bucket, and I was using the power tool. What is that? Is the thing?
drill.
Yeah, the drill. I was using the drill and a paddle mixer, and I went to grab, I think, some Milky Way, and so I let go of the bucket while I was drilling, and it just went everywhere. It got on students, got on me, got on the floor, got on product. It got on everything except for the piece I was working on. I'm sorry, Kat. I hope your granddaughter's okay. Everyone always has things that don't work. Yes. I know, but I feel bad when you guys come to see me and I can't create what I wanted to create for you guys. But I guess I got a little bit of the petals done so you guys can get an idea. And you can always go over to Daniel Cooper's channel. He does amazing tests with epoxy. One of the favorites going around right now is essentially etching using lotion. Wild idea. I don't know where he came up with it, but it looks really cool and you should definitely go check it out. He also did some of these with a wire that it works better. The smaller wire you can just dip into UV resin. Just make sure you have no. Just make sure you have a UV flashlight that it doesn't fall apart, because that's where my problem is right now. 8 or 9 with different length stems on a resin panel as a group of balloons flying in the sky. That is a great idea, Cloudy. I think that's going to look really good. It was your first time ever using epoxy. You should definitely do sample boards before doing an entire countertop. But I'm sure I'm pretty sure you did. Did you try the PVA in the UV resin? Are you talking about where you made those like the little pearls? I have Elmer's glue. Is that the same? That's the same as PVA, right? washable school glue. Does this stuff expire? We'll find out. I love the balloon on the finger.
How would that even go in there if it's...
You're in love with the hoodie? It's actually a onesie. So anyways, you know the dipping resin I made for my wire flowers? No, I didn't put, okay. So you thickened up your UV resin with glue. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that one again because I apparently was not taking notes. But now I wanna, okay. So I'm gonna put you guys back down onto the scene. Well, it doesn't even matter. I'm not even gonna, I was gonna go ahead and try this and the UV resin, but I can't even do that because I don't have a flashlight. So yeah, Daniel, I would love to send you, I mean, none of these products are really my products, but I'm the exclusive US rep for most of them. I have a lot of transparents that will work in UV resin like this, and they're not alcoholic, so they're light fast. They're not gonna fade over time, but you do have to put very little amounts in there so they don't come off. The tiniest amount of PVA into your UV resin. Okay, well, I don't know how I missed that part, but now I'm gonna have to go back and try it after I get onto Amazon.com and order a flashlight.
Yeah, because this is just not...
Yeah. Jeff's on the other side of my this.
Parts that are like...
Trying to put several flashlights together.
This is definitely...
Done?
Yeah.
Well, then I'll just show you my baby boy. Hi, mama boy. Get down? No? Okay. And then let me show you my other pup. She's right there. I guess I'll take you around my shop. So these are all clear coasters. I have glitters. Just resin pastes. Color passion pastes. More glitter. Paintings to ship. More just resin. More just resin. They come individually bagged so that in case one leaks in transit, you don't have to worry about it getting on all of your other colors. More just resin. Then I have resin art, which I'm waiting on a shipment. That includes Milky Way. And then my color obsession, which I'm waiting on a shipment, which includes Bondi and Azure. Bondi and the 007. To whomever was asking me about how I hang my geodes, they're kind of, I don't know how the words, but I have them drilled in many areas so that you can hang them a number of different ways, no matter how the weight is distributed on the front. So with these little tiny circles, you can just adjust where you have your wall hooks and not have to worry about the center. And your, what's it called? Your nails sliding around. And then on some of them, I have them angled like this so that there's ways for it to catch so it doesn't turn and rotate. Hope that makes sense. So there any questions that I can answer for any of y'all? Would love to do so if you have any questions. Otherwise, I'll just have to dismiss class for today. I'm so bummed that Daniel Cooper came into my feed today and I was doing a test of something we did a while back, but wanted to revisit, and it was a fail, and you've done it on your channel. And I look like I didn't even study because I didn't even notice the PVA glue part. I'm about to order some paste. Any recommendations? I always recommend getting titanium white. It is one of my colors that sells out the fastest and is the most versatile. It goes with almost everything. It looks amazing. And then also Just Resin Turquoise, Just Resin Bright Gold, Thornton Shimmer from Color Passion, Old Gold from Color Passion. Color Obsession's really good. They're just more expensive than the other ones. I want out of dark turquoise by all brands except for Color Passion. Best red. If you want a red with no, if you want a red with no shimmer in it, then I would recommend, you know what? Let me just show you over there. If you guys have a moment, I'll take you back in there and show you. Sorry about all the moving. Let me just get my big boy down. Come on, babe. You get down? Come on. Oh. All right. I'm going to take you guys back into my layer. Turn the light on, and then I'll answer any questions you guys have with color. I'll show you all the colors. Sorry, it takes a minute for me to get to my light. There. Alrighty. So, some of our favorite reds are ATD Fireball. It is a nice cinnamony. Carmine is a nice deep red with no shimmer or shine to it. It's just a flat, deeper kind of red. Also, if you want a brighter red, like a fire engine-y red, this one is just called Red by Just Resin. Beautiful color. And then I have Crimson Queen, which is a pinky red. And then I have a burnt red. I could go on. I have a million reds, but let me see what you're saying. Yeah, Vamp, I agree. Red by Just Resin. Hey, Clara. Carmine is really good. Madame Red, hi, hello. How are you? We were just talking about that color. What's up, little girl? The one that's just called Red is my favorite red so far. Yes. That one is a great red. So if, I don't know if Daniel's still in here, but all of these tints are transparent and they work amazing in resin. So for Lorez, the only close red I have is this really awesome red plum. It's like a winey kind of red. Mushroom. Those are the only reds I have from them. Candy Pink's a little pink. I think that's it. Cherry by CO. I think I'm out of cherry, but cherry is, yeah, I'm out of cherry, but that's my favorite dark red. So in terms of shimmery reds, I think the best ones are Fireball, which is a cinnamony red. It's a bright red with a gold interference to it. And then that does not have a shimmer. The regular red does not have a shimmer to it. Red Phoenix is a good one, but it's got so much of the gold shimmer in it that it kind of comes off a little bit saffron-y. Ruby has a shimmer to it. It's a very warm red. Those do not have a shimmer. So yeah, I would go Fireball. Fireball if you want a shimmer. How are pearl colors in resin? Does it float or actually mix? They mix. Mixes really well. Is there a difference with a paste with sparkle and the mica? So the difference between a paste with sparkle and a mica is, well, there's a lot of differences. So most micas that you put in resin have a sparkle to them, have a shimmer. It may be just faint like this, but it does have a metallic component to it. And in a paste, you have mica like this, but it's ground finer and it's most likely muddled with the binder. Also, it has a binder. It's not just a component of resin. A lot of people want to make their own paste by putting part A into your mica, and you can make a slurry so that you don't have the issue with like mica particles kicking back up into your face. But ultimately, now you just have a little bit of extra part A in your epoxy mix. Do you know what I'm saying? And so, ooh, I forgot I had this color. Sorry, I'm listening, you guys. I mean, I'm talking. I didn't even know I had this. It's like Oak Lawn is inside of this, but you can't really see it on camera. But they do the same, like when you want to wake up your micas, that still works like in a paste. The sparkle that's in mica and the paste are roughly similar. Oh, Shelly says, if anyone wants to see any JR colors made up in resin, I have just about every color made up in a swatch. So just post an ATD group and I'll share video if that helps. Shelly, if you send that to me, I'll just put it on my website and maybe I'll just post it on YouTube as well. Yes, Clara. Does anybody else want to see any more colors? Look at that purple rain. So it's a purple with like a warm red interference to it. So it looks purpley blue, but then the sheen to it is red. That's a fun color. Purple rain. You guys didn't even ask me about purples, and I'm just loving them. If you're into countertops, my favorite countertop colors right now are sage. Believe it or not, this powder blue color, possum, sometimes pink snow. If you have like a warm pinky champagne need, this one is great. And then where's my beige? My beige. That is a great beige. Champagne. I know the purples are so lovely. Okay, so I do have champagne. Oh, down to one champagne. Oh no, it's leaking. I'll have to open that up and clean it. Sometimes you may order something from me that has handwritten labels on it, and that is from things like this. When the paint starts to come out, I have to take the shrink wrap off and clean it, and a lot of times the alcohol will wipe some of the labeling off. So then I have to handwrite it back in. So that's what that is. I also have champagne powder. But if you like champagne-y pearls, I have a beautiful one over here. Pearl Shimmer is one of my new favorite colors. It's a shimmer, but it's like a platinum champagne. Ugh. And not like this yellowy champagne. I mean, I still like champagne, but I'm super into this Pearl Shimmer by Color Passion as well. Oh my goodness, I forgot to tell you guys. I did a sale today for 15% off on my website, Halloween 23. And then there's also a pearl white, which is essentially a stark white with a little bit of a pearl shimmer to it. You can see it down in the center. Okay. Night Cloudy. I don't have them all filmed. That would take hours. There's like 150-ish colors. Shelly, maybe for people to ask. Yeah, I'll if you just send me the swatches that you have, maybe in an email, I can put them together and put them on the website. Unless that if you don't have time to do that, absolutely don't feel any pressure at all. There's another color that I've been wanting to put on a countertop. What about that deep purple? That would make a nice countertop. That like deep plummy, grapey goodness. It's not dusty lavender. It was like dusty pink. Maybe it's burnt pink. Anybody else have to go through the entire, I have one. Isn't that a nice color? It looks a little bit pinkier on camera than it is in real person. Bora Bora is one of my favorite colors that I don't think gets all right, enough attention. How fun is that color? It's almost chameleon-y, but not, but almost. And then Blue Ghost has been one of my biggest sellers lately, courtesy Stone Coat. It's a great color. It's like a moody grade blue. But I wanted to show you. Oh my goodness, I don't even know what this color is. Black cherry. I did all this inventory myself and I didn't know I had that color. Blue Diamond is the color I was looking to show you guys. This is one of my favorite colors. It is a deep greeny turquoisey blue. And it is in the top selling colors on my website. So a lot of my boxes are smaller. They're 6-inch sleeves, but some of the colors I have to have more. Like this one is quite a bit larger and it has a back on it. Those are the colors that I sell the most of. For example, this is my titanium white. This is extra titanium white. I'll be done with this whole box within a week because it's a great color. People love it. Love you, Vamp. You have purple, blue, silver, white on my countertops. Tag me. I want to see them. Baby blues, I can show you for sure. So let's start with Arctic. How nice is that? It is very North Carolina. And then there's Breakfast at Tiffany's, but that's not baby blue. Then Powder is a little bit darker than the Arctic Blue. Spearmint, oh, that's like Breakfast at Tiffany's. Sky Blue. It looks like that one didn't get all the pigment fully mixed in, but it's fine. Maya is a little bit darker of a light blue. I have a color actually called Baby Blue over here from Color Obsession. It's a non-shimmer. I have Azure, which is a metallic or a shimmer, but this one's a little bit on the teal side of the spectrum. Aruba is a deeper baby blue. It's almost like a china blue. Azure. Bonaire is a light blue, non-shimmer. Shale is kind of a moody grade blue, but it's definitely a baby blue. Thank you, Evelyn. I'll look over here if I have any baby blues over here. I think Kimmy's kind of a baby blue. That's Cerulean by Color Passion. Lorraine is a shimmer, but it's a little bit darker than most baby blues. There's an ice blue that is a metallic baby color. Has that nice shimmer to it. It's like a platinum baby blue color. This is a mica. It's a blue green. I'm sorry, a blue gold, but I think it has a little bit of green in it. Where is Kimmy? G-H-I-J. I'm passed right over it. That's swirls of pigment as well. What's going on in Australia? These colors aren't mixing and staying mixed. This one's a little bit aqua because it is round aqua. And that's it, you guys. Is there any other colors I can show you before I dismiss the class? Yeah, the ice blue is super nice. Sometimes I like to just sneak up on them because if they catch me watching, they don't play as cute. What are you babes doing? All right, you guys. We got to go do the dinner thing. I'm starving. I have a lot of artwork to ship out. And yeah, please leave me your thumbs. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions that I didn't get answered today, you can always shoot me a text to this number. And I'm happy to answer for you guys. Sweep the leg. Sweep the leg. All right. No worries, Jerry. So I hope you guys have an awesome evening. Be kind to one another because you never know what someone's going through. No, not listening. And always remember that we do the test so you don't have to. And we'll see you guys in the next video. B, what's happening tomorrow? We have to paint tomorrow or no? Yeah. So we have to paint tomorrow?
Body paint, yes.
Okay. So is that at 2?
It starts at 1.
Starts at 1. Okay, so I'm going to post a pre-recorded video for you guys tomorrow. And yeah, thank you guys for coming in and seeing what we're up to today. I will see you guys in a pre-record tomorrow. But yeah, we love you guys. And I hope you have an awesome evening. Bye.